Hello everyone and welcome back guys to episode 9 of my Gran Turismo Sport Road to Rank S. And moving on into this one, I've sort of learnt a couple of things about Gran Turismo Sport. I've worked out S isn't as easy, well I say easy anyway, I knew it would be quite difficult to get all the way up to rank S, but I realised it's not technically even possible just based on raw skill, so it's basically now going to be a road to rank A+, although, you know, still it's pretty much a rank to try and get as good as possible. Over the next couple of rounds, I'd like to think, you know, my skill level really improves. At the moment, we're around the 17,000 driver rating region, which is obviously just under halfway through rank B, but at the time of recording this, I'm very much above that. But as you can see, we're in this race here around, I can't remember the name of it now, Autodromo Lagio Maggio, or something that is probably a horribly butchered name for it, but whatever it is. But yeah, we're here today in the Renault Megane. Quite unfortunately, the wrong Renault Megane. Actually, I managed to cock it up and end up going in the wrong Renault Megane for this one. I didn't actually buy the right one before going into this, which was probably not the ideal thing to do, but we'll sort of gloss over that and move into this race, and it's, well, lights out and away we go. They're off to a fairly good start. No chance we're already going to be able to get the Huracan down the front straight here. That's just never going to happen. He's going to send it down the inside of a Porsche on the outside there. It all gets very congested through turn 1. We will just try and keep it nice, clean and tidy there. We can see one car on my own side on the radar. They're out of turn 2, and we are going to be able to move up then into P13. Now, Porsche has not had the best start to his race there, but, you know, we will certainly pounce on that opportunity. Hadn't done too much qualifying for this, so, you know, wasn't really too sure as to what to expect coming in to this race. We can see we're all over the back of, well, absolutely everyone there. There's a cone that we're just going to give a nice half volley on. That's going to be back of the net. Right there as we now come down in towards through this second sector, all over the back of a Lamborghini Huracan, as well as another person in the wrong Megane. There are Porsches just parking it all over the place. I get squeezed out onto the grass there. A little bit unfortunate for myself. Another Brit it was that picked the wrong Megane there. Kingsway 11. We will certainly be watching it for him over this race. Our Porsche just gets sent to Narnia there on the outside. Not too sure what happened to him, but that'll be another place made up for us. Up into P12 now. I'm already halfway through lap 1. I will certainly take that. We've got the Renault all over the back of the Porsche there, and he would actually be able to get past by the end of lap 1 there. He then run, well, the Porsche would run a little bit deep through this next corner there, and we'll be able to get a bit of a cheeky round the outside through the penultimate corner there. There we go. I will definitely, well, I'm very happy with that move now. Up into P11 there through the final corner, massively unsettling the rear end of this car. Obviously, front wheel drive, you're going to struggle to get a drift on with it, but, you know, doesn't mean I'm not going to try. There's move on to lap 2 here, all over the back of this Brit in the Megane. Once more here out of the penultimate corner. He's going to try and look around the outside of one of the OP Meganes there. That's the Megane you want to be using in Group 4. It's much better than this one there. That one dives it down the inside of a poor Englishman in a Huracan on the outside, and we're going to go 3 wide out of the final corner there. 3 Brits, 3 wide. Will it go well in towards Taiwan there? The Lamborghini is going to get a phenomenal run. I'm not in the slipstream, so I'm not going to really stand much of a chance there. But we do get down the inside of the Huracan there, around the outside of the Megane maybe. We're going to try and make it work, see if it is possible there, but he sends it up the inside of the OP Megane just in front of him. So there's too many Meganes in this race. He turns in on me though through the next corner there, and that's going to mean we lose that one place, and potentially another Lamborghini sends it up my inside, but we do swing it right around his outside there. Almost get the switchback move on the Kingsway there, but unfortunately cannot make it work. He just flashes lights on the exit as well there. But now coming down in towards this next corner is the Lamborghini. Going to go for it. He thinks better of it there. Well, the other OP Megane Engelbert there is going for some sickening dive bombs on absolutely everyone here. So we've got 4 Brits now. Hopefully, you know, we'll all gang up on him or something. I don't know. Just yet here as we come in toward this S section. Oh, it's getting very close. We do get up the inside of another one of the Huracans there, LFC Joel, and, well, he supports his shite football club, so that's enough said about that. Up the inside of the other Megane. Are we going to be able to make it work on Kingsway here, right around his outside? We will have the slipstream as we come now down in towards one of the best corners in the world as we break, well, as we come in towards the break zone. You can see the 2 Lamborghinis all trying to have a look at the inside. The Meganes might both get swamped here. We just shut the door on the Lamborghini Huracan there, and we do now move up into P7 of this race. So still very exciting race. We're only on lap 3. We've already made up 7 places in this race. So unfortunate on the end though of lap 3, we pick up a 7/10 penalty there for running wide and losing time my personal opinion, so I wasn't really too happy with that, but I'm sure we can get rid of that. Over these next couple of laps, as we come out of the final corner, we are slowly closing to the back of Engelbert there. But as you can see, moving on to lap 5 here, and we sort of went for a bit of a weird strategy in this race. Now, usually, obviously, everyone makes at least one pit stop in these. I decided, you know, we'd save the field and try to gamble the no stop. Really, I sort of felt there was no real way I could lose that all too much. I wasn't too worried about where I would finish in this race. We've got 2.2 laps of fuel. It's meant to take me about 3 laps, so we'll drop it down to sort of 4 or 5, which it was actually doable. You know, I'll sort of say that now. We didn't run out of fuel by the end of the race, but did mean that any time anyone got anywhere near me, unfortunately we had absolutely nothing in terms of defence. You can see an Audi, a pink Audi, just, well, flying past me there to come out onto the back straight there. So, yeah, as I said, nothing we can really do to try and defend from these guys. But on to the end, though, of lap 86, we actually let a Porsche through as well, and we got a couple more cars just hounding me down as we come down onto this back straight. I think it's a Mitsubishi. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but whatever it is, it's going to now be past me. It was actually another Renault Megane. I feel like I've said Megane far too many times in this video as well. Another one is going to send it down my inside. Is he going to be able to hold it? Yes, he should be able to there. We're going to have absolutely nothing on the exit there. 0.3 laps worth of fuel and 0.2 laps worth of fuel. It's going to be very, very tight if we can make it to the end. But we do have a good, what's that, 6-second gap. A 9-second, I can't work out, it's too small on the screen there to the car behind, so highly unlikely he's going to be able to get close enough unless I absolutely cock it up there. The two Meganes in front of me do go side by side through these next couple of corners. You can see no, that's not a Kingsway though. I thought it was there, so he will. So I think, yeah, overall that has actually worked out quite nicely for myself. You know, we've really been able to capitalise on this no stop here. Down in towards the final corner, it's going to be an Austrian that's going to be able to win this race there, I think, in one of the OP Meganes. So I think that's an Irishman picking up a huge amount of penalties there as we come out of the final corner. He's going to try and get rid of him down towards the line. We are going to be able to jump him, and it's going to be P7 in the race there. I will certainly take that there. You know, it did actually work out for us just about in at the end. That sort of no-stop strategy, we would have, well, roughly been around P9, so we did gain about 8 seconds from it, although only 1 position. But yeah, there we are then, guys. That has been episode 9 of the Gran Turismo Sport Road to Rank S. Make sure you do like and subscribe if you're new around here as well. At this point now we're at about 18,000 driver rating, and we need 30 to get up to rank, rank B. Rank A in terms of the driver rating. But thank you all, as I said, so much for watching. Make sure you do like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you guys next time for a brand new video.